Hello, my babies. I want to show y'all something.
Folks ain't shooting one more. He lined the balls up. I done beat you 6 goddamn times. I broke my stick down. I don't know where in
This
the
is a
hell
video
my stick in my bag at
of
right
me,
now.
my cousins, and my father. My
That's
father
cycle.
passed December
Go think you
24th,
bad. Look, that was yesterday. The sun
2020.
shined on my ass, and I was ass kicking goddamn pool play.
This is bull.
That's my father right there with the diamond on his
He
hat.
was talking cash shit when he left. Didn't realize how in the fuck hell superstitious bug is. I took a goddamn broom.
He cussed your ass out about that, bro.
Every step he made, I was sleeping. And that's how I'm gonna hit the goddamn door. I pat him on the ass. He looked at me, he said, "You know damn well, mama don't play that shit about no goddamn broom."
Him.
Y'all see the horse in the background.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is how imprints are made.
What's going on with you and Tuba? He just let me playing goddamn broom. Oh boy, he just let me talk about you like a motherfucking dog. He was mad. He was crying. Come on, let's play the game right now.
It ain't even there.
Then Robert. You shoot. Shoot. Oh, right.
You said what?
This was Robert. Robert hung on the phone. On you, he saw Robert before he saw Mama. Robert done told Mama the story. Goddamn, come duck dog. Mama called me. I know damn well you and Tupac ain't got that few niggas.
Shoot, I'm gonna get out there, Ronnie.
Okay.
Well, you done swept him. You done swept him with a broom. He feel like he gonna die if you touch his feet with a broom. And you didn't spit on that broom, neither. He didn't spit on the broom.
Tasha, if life was that easy, every goddamn bill I got, I'm gonna put that motherfucker on the floor and sweep out the front door. Boy, didn't come to my house for almost 6 goddamn months. He put me out of his house. I remember that. I remember that. 6 goddamn months. He swept me. And I called him. I said, boy, come back now, man. I gotta work. Boy, come back out. And man, we could. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Mama called me, boy, so he come back here. I boy, man, come on now. I what's wrong with you? Hey, boy, what's wrong with you? Man, you know Mama didn't like that shit. If I fucking down smash the book, now, if it was that goddamn simple, I never felt another goddamn bill in my goddamn life. If I could put that motherfucker on the ground and shoot it back out the goddamn front door, the way that it happened to me and you, but we better than this shit.
You gave him bad luck.
You see the chair says blessed, and you see the horse in the
like Fred
background.
Sanford with that coffin in the house. Lamont brought that coffin in. Goodbye, Fred. The old folk don't play about no superstitions.
That's the last thing Mr. Cooper said before he rolled over and died. I'm fine. That's the last thing Mr. Cooper said before he rolled over and died. That goddamn boy was mad, boy. Goddamn, that ain't tripping.
Man, you swept that feet, boy. What the hell?
I never swept his feet because that shit. I took that one behind that. When he walked out, I just goddamn swept.
Hey, I done got the shit knocked out of me for sweeping grandma's feet with a broom. Hey, it's embedded in him.
Tasha, when he hit the door, I did was pat him on the ass. Tasha, he was laughing at you. He stood up top that damn door. You know what damn well. Mama don't play that shit about that goddamn broom. He was moving in the door. He never would cross that goddamn threshold. I believe you. He kept walking by. You know, Dad was gonna play that shit. I was talking about. Now, you wrong for that, Tina. What is you talking about? Hit me with that goddamn broom. You done swept all my goddamn stuff for it. So what the hell you talking about? Why that motherfucker went home, but he was mad 6 months before Bud ever came back to family. That's serious.
Y'all
Folks ain't shooting one more. He lined the balls up. I done beat you. Sit my stick down.
Y'all, I'm just sitting here having little memories about my dad, right? And I wanted to show y'all how my dad shows up in these Jaguars, like, because when he passed, he had a Jaguar in his yard, right? He had a really nice Jaguar in his yard, and I think a Jaguar was like his favorite car. He always wanted a Jaguar. And so now that he's passed on. Y'all forget how I look because I'm trying to do my hair. But now that he's passed on, he communicates with me through the Jaguars, right? And this is another video of my dad so you can really see his personality, okay? This was the last Thanksgiving we had. He was making a commercial.
That commercial messed up.
That's my father, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to show y'all how I communicate with him now that he's passed on. He shows up through Jaguars. Like, I always see Jaguars. I'm going through my phone, by the way, y'all. That's why I came down. And one more peek of my father. This was right before he passed. Let y'all see his personality.
Elizabeth finna go in here coat.
There we go. I got to put it.
Yeah, look at the picture he's taking of that.
Oh man.
I mean, we would have left you alone. Elizabeth finna go in
It's
here
really hard for me because I see him a lot and nobody knows how I see him. So this is how my dad communicates with me. He shows up through Jaguars. He had a Jaguar in his yard. The last time I saw him, we looked at Apocalypto, and it was about Jaguar Paul. And we were all making fun of Jaguar Paul, like what we would do if we were Jaguar Paul, like how we would say our village and stuff like that. So my dad was a really fun person to be around, but I'm looking through my phone, y'all. That's why it's taking me so long. I'm trying to get to the Jaguar pictures because I want to show you how they show up. Like, they show up everywhere. They show up all the time. Come on, come on, come on. I got so many pictures in my phone, y'all. This is the only way I could show you guys, like, what I mean, like, alive. Like, this is my dad's obituary. You see, they spelled his nickname wrong, which is supposed to be Too Bug. They put Too Big on there. And they misspelled a whole bunch of stuff inside of his, where, like, they just really butchered it. Somebody illiterate typed it up, or it was how Spirit wanted it to go, really. Okay, I'm getting close to the pictures of the Jaguars. I just want to show you guys how they repeat. Okay, this is a picture of a Jaguar spoon. My sister-in-law had no idea I was seeing spoons or Jaguars, and she brought this and she only let me take this little picture of it. So this was her coming to my house with a spoon with 2 Jaguar heads on it, and come to find out it was a Mayan spoon. And it's a spoon there was a god by the name of Lord Shield Jaguar. Lord Shield Jaguar. Okay, got that pick out of the way. That's when my sister-in-law brought the spoon. Okay, this is a TV show that I was looking at. You see the Jaguars on the shirt? See how they just show up? The Jaguars just show up. And that's the spoon. Okay, you see that, right? Okay, got some more to show y'all. This is the fence that I saw a long way from my house with just a spoon on it. Just a Rusty fence with a spoon on it. And I've been seeing spoons everywhere. So this is no coincidence. See, you pay attention to the things that are repeating themselves, right? So that's the spoon. And now I want to show y'all these pics. Okay. This is Jamie Foxx TV show, Dad, Stop Embarrassing Me. You see what's on his shirt? See those Jaguars? See that? This is how you see. He had this on the whole time. See that? Jaguars. My dad had been speaking to me through the Jaguars. And I'm like, okay. This is Jamie Foxx. You see his knees? Usually when I see the Jaguar, I see a dragon also. And his knees look like dragon eyes, right? Y'all see that, right? I'm not tripping. Okay. But this is the shirt with the Jaguars on it. Like, you cannot act like you don't see. And see, he holding his heart right here, right? He's holding his heart right here. And that's the fence with the spoon. Okay. I still wasn't catching on, y'all, that something was going on with me. So, that wasn't good enough. My dad had to show up another way. And I'm finna show you this other way my dad showed up. I'm going through my phone, y'all. Forgive me for taking the time. Okay. This is a trip. My dad would always buy these 6-packs. And we would always argue about these 6-packs. And the pill would always be missing. He bought these things like Skittles. Like, they would just be laying around the table. You know, they got the gorilla kind. They got the rhino kind. Well, this flew in my yard right before I went into the hospital. Like, maybe a couple days before I went into the hospital. This flew in my yard. I live off a highway. And when I seen it, because I had been trying to figure out who this Jaguar was. And this right here was the kicker. I laughed my ass off because I knew this was my dad. Like, it couldn't be nobody else but my dad. Because we used to really argue about these 6-packs just laying around on his table. Like, he would just have them laying around. Like, they was just like, everybody would know what he's doing. I would be like, Dad, how much sex you having? Like, why you buy so many of them? So on the day before I went to the hospital and found out my heart was messed up, this was riding right beside. And I was just in a store trying to pick up a pipe wrench, and I could not pick up the pipe wrench. I figured out then that something was wrong with me. I had this pipe wrench, a big pipe wrench. I could not pick it up. So I was like, dang, man, something is wrong. My dad was telling me that my plumbing was messed up. Also, my sink just broke out of nowhere. So this is how I see. This is how I put things together. And this company is like right down the street from where my dad lives. I never knew this company was there. But after going to the hospital, I found out that, yes, my plumbing was in trouble. My heart was at 10%. And my dad was trying to tell me the whole time. Now, remember the video with the horse in the background? I'm on that horse regimen for my heart, you know, with this IV in my arm. I'm on a horse regimen. So this is how I see, and this is how I put things together. So my dad always shows up to me in the form of a Jaguar. Some kind of way he shows up in a Jaguar. So this is how I connect myself with my father. I connect myself with my little girl through the Purple Hearts. And I also have helped other people connect with their loved ones that's passed on. But it goes to show that they're not gone. Like, they energy just morphs into something else. This is probably a bad video. I don't know, because I don't have the proper things. So Y'all, this thing put together in a hood way, in a little ghetto way. Just charge it to the heart. I'm just trying to really help somebody see things that keep repeating themselves are messengers. They let you know things. And so at the end, me and my father was not getting along. We was having it out. Don't matter why. But I can tell my dad is like really sorry for the way he treated me. Like just him showing up through the Jaguars. He's watching over me so strong. In the room that I was in, I could not see anything out the window but a big pipe. Just a big old pipe. That's all I could see. And then all of that other benevolence started happening in the room. Sage, a nurse named Sage, came in the room. After Sage left, Serenity watched over me all night. Then Moses came to do my EKGs. And it just kept going on and on and on and on. I just kept getting benevolence behind benevolence. But it's living a synchronistic life. Like you look for things that match. It's like playing a game, like a child game. You know how to play Goldfish, Pictionary, Monopoly. Those pieces in Monopoly, you have to imagine them alive. Now see how that horse was just sitting in the background on the video with my dad going crazy about being swept with a broom. Man, if you touched him with a broom, he would lose his freaking mind, probably knock your head off. But just think about it. The horse is just sitting back there. Then my cousin telling the story is sitting in a chair called Blessed. My father is sitting there not knowing that was going to be the last time we was going to have a good time with him up my cousin's house. But then he had that diamond, that crystal right there on his forehead, on his hat. My dad had frontal lobe cancer. He had cancer right here. It was crystallized. Y'all, that says a lot about your third eye. It's like something was blocking his third eye, you know. In the end, it wasn't good, but now that he's passed on, I can forgive him for everything because he's sorry. Like, he really have proved to me that he's sorry, and he's really been good to me since he passed on. It might sound crazy, but I see Jaguars all the time, and I've seen Jaguars since I've been out the hospital. Like, they just been saying, yay, yay, you listen. But I just wanted to show y'all how energy works. Because somebody passed on, they're not gone. They just morphed into something else. And it's usually something connected to you. Something you've done. Something personal. Something that means something. Something that would give you their signature. Because he had a Jaguar sitting in his yard. We were looking at Apocalypto. And that was about Jaguar Paul. So it's quite natural he put himself inside the Jaguar. I guess he figured I would figure it out. But if it wasn't for that sex pack and that pill missing, I would still be wondering who the hell that is. But it's my daddy. It's my daddy. So whenever I see the Jaguar, I'm like, what's up, Dad? When I see the Purple Hearts, I'm like, hey, Nadia. So it's a way to connect with your loved ones that's passed on. You just got to know how to see them. I hope this helps somebody. Like and subscribe to my channel. Sorry this is a little bootleg video, but hey, I pray you get the information. You get the message that I'm trying to give you from the video. I love you all so much, and I just want to bless you with sight. I want to give you illumination. Imagine me putting the mud in your eyes and taking the scales off, and I'm showing you into a new world, a new realm. And see how all those things in the background, they showed up for me now. The horse, I'm on this horse regiment, and it's working. My heart went up to 50 to 55%. I'm no longer in rejection. It's a beautiful thing when you can see, y'all. Just hang in there with me. I'm new to this, and I'm trying to come up with ways to help you guys get it. Like, to help you get it. Simple though, not going through a whole bunch of bull crap just to see, because you just need to pay attention. Just start paying attention. Stop living your life and just going on, and just start looking at you live your life. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But I love you guys. I'm gonna get off of here because this video going pretty long, but I love you too, Daddy, and I thank you so much for the way you showing up for me. Thank you for getting my butt to that hospital. Because if it wasn't for that jaguar with the pipe wrench in his mouth, I wouldn't have caught on to my plumbing messed up, y'all. And guess what? I was 10% heart fraction. But I'm still here because I obey and I listen and I follow the word. Get it? The word. I love you all. Have a good day.